Hey guys, Takahmasak here, welcome back to Dragon Warrior 3. Now I had to fight to get it to dark off-screen. I guess I didn't have to fight, I could use that walking on the town trick, but this is what my party looks like now. If that's any different from the previous episode, I don't know. So there was a couple things I wanted to do. Now that we have the magic key, we already put one of those... Oh, what does this guy say at night? You've spent all that time waiting for night to fall. What say you? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. But yeah, we already put that magic key to use in the Asarum over there. There's one more place I could have visited. I think I'm gonna do that before we head off to the next area. Because I'm not sure if you absolutely have to or not, but... First things first, let's go back to Isis. And it's important you do this at night, because this is the only time you can do, I believe, these two things? Maybe you can do the other one at dark. But the guards were up here during the day, if you noticed last time. And they don't move from that spot right in front of the door. So now that it's nighttime, we can come in and loot the place. 72 gold. Apparently they do not keep very much treasure. The kings and queens of the land are not very wealthy. And the intelligence seed. That's wonderful. And if you want to unlock that for whatever reason, is there somebody in there during the day? I don't recall anymore. Oi! So let us loot this. And we get the Wayfarer. Why do they have Wayfarer's clothes? Just... I don't know. And we get 80 pieces. Have we even broken 200 yet? I'm sure we're a little more than poison moth powder. Okay. So yeah, let us go up again, because there's one more door we can investigate now that we have the key of the children just sleep on the floor. That's fine. So let us raid the queen's room, as she is no doubt retired for the evening, and everybody's just sleeping on the floor. Again. What do you have to say? Ooh! Hey, is that suggestive? Now, if we search right in front of her, we can find the wizard's ring, which... Are those a thing in Dragon Warrior 2? I've already forgotten. It's been so long since I played Dragon Warrior 2, but this will, when you use it outside of battle, I don't think you can use it inside of battle, but it recovers a small amount of your MP, so... No! Wowie, it's a man zowie. So, the next thing I want to do is over... I'm just going to stop by Asarum, so I will just meet you right outside there. Alright, now I don't know if you have to do this first, but I want to do it just in case. You might have noticed this cave over here. We can't pass through it yet. But, like I said, I want to talk to the person in here just in the off chance. I don't even know if this is a magic key door. I don't think it is, but... I don't know. I think the magic key doors are red. IIRC? If we come in here... I remember in the Game Boy version there's a little bit of loot to be had here. Like, might be some hanging sacks or something, too. I am Nora the Dwarf. Who are all of you? Get out of here. So I don't know if you need to introduce yourself to him, like I said. And we steal his club. And we steal his training suit. He doesn't need that stuff at all. Does he even have a weapon? Is his sprite moving, but his weapon is not moving? Is that what's going on? I'm not here to question the way. So, one more thing I want to do is go back to Aliahan. If you remember, in Aliahan there was that magic key door in the castle. So, yeah, I'll just meet you back there, I guess. Yeah, I'll just meet you there. Alright, and just in case you forgot where it was, let us start from the entrance of the castle. Hey, buddy. You gonna put up a fight while I rob the joint? This is my home castle, after all. You wanna fight? Oh. I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing is talking to you. And look at that! Eliahan has more gold in one chest than Isis did in all of its chests. At least I think that's the case. I wasn't doing the math in my head. But everybody carries around the wing of the wyvern. I don't want the wing of the wyvern. Did I not... Oh my god, I have a lot of stuff. Oh dear, let us say farewell to the club and continue looting. You know, smart people would have discarded all their items, but... And I'm gonna run into the same problem. Agility seed. No. I'll just give up the agility seed. Can you get the hell out of the way? Now, I will throw away... Could sell this stuff. What is the most worthless item right now? I'll get rid of the Wayfarer's clothes. Just in case. I don't remember what's in this one, so I wanted to get rid of that. Another fighting suit. We have the monopoly on the fighting suit. I think there's one more place in... Yeah, let's go back to Romilly. Because I need to go back there anyway. An itch nose off face. So if I remember right, there was a magic key door here. If I remember whether or not there's anybody in said magic key door. Alright. So, hopefully there's something in here, otherwise I've just wasted a bunch of time. Hey, there's Homie back here. It is said that they make what you call a ship in the country to the west, Portoga. So that is where we actually need to go next. Before I get too adventurous, though, I should probably sell all of my excess garbage, which would be a fantastic idea. So I think I'll just do that off screen, and I'll meet you right outside. Alright, I came back to Isis because there is one thing I damn near forgot about, even though it's on my mental itinerary of things to do. And before you enter the pyramid, damn it, game, what I did was I purchased a boatload of medical herbs. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. I got rid of that full mooner because Leonard now has numb off, and he can just use that. So what I want to do is I want to come over... It might have been quicker just to use the thingy up there, but... Hey, one trick bag! I can do one trick bag. And... Okay, maybe I can't do one trick bag. Alright. Does he get a lot of gold in this version? Yes, he does! He gets 420 pieces of gold. And speaking of gold... Yeah, this is where it drops you if you were to fall into one of those pits on the upper floors there. But if we search here, or maybe not there, somewhere around here. Gosh! A stairway! How the hell you're supposed to know this is here, I don't know. So you need the magic key to open this. And if we sneaky peek around here, this is a lot shorter than I remember it being. There's mystery sarcophagi. And we find the Golden Claw. Hello? Now what the Golden Claw does is it is an amazing attack power weapon for your fighter, but there is a very big drawback to it, as it seems like the common consensus is that it multiplies your encounter rate by 4. So it's like every couple of steps, or every step, you're pretty much going to fight something. As you notice, too, down here, all spells are broken, so you cannot heal yourself, which is why I grabbed all those medical herbs. So I'm going to walk out of here, and I will meet you back in Eliahan. So before we take off out of here, there is one more enemy I wanted to show off, and that is the Shadow! These guys they're fairly tame, but what they can do is they're kind of an anomaly. They can take the form of, or attack pattern of any enemy in the game that I believe we've met up with. I don't think much farther than this. But they can do anything from, like, Sweet Breath to Casting Blaze to all sorts of stuff. So they're kind of a mixed bag of excitement. And whether or not I believe the experience has changed with whatever they decide to pick. So there's no way to tell. So, yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick, and I'll meet you back in Leon. Alright, now that it's not immediately useful. Hans did learn outside with that level up I did before all the editing. What I want to do now is I want to get rid of the golden claw. I don't want to carry it around. If you're curious on how much damage it does, and it's already on the right person, so I will show you. So 88 up to 113. So that, as lovely as that is, I am not going to lug that around. So what we can do with it... No, I don't. Stop it. Yes. So one thing we can do with it is we could leave it here. I would like to leave Le Golden Claw. Sure. Unfortunately, there is a 1,500 gold pickup if you want to do that. So there is a way we can get around that, but I want to... No, not with her. Yes. Leave. Item. If I was somewhat intelligent, I would leave my gold here, too. I'm gonna just stash the poison needle for now. Well, 1 is significantly better. No, I'm good, thanks. So, what you can do is instead of using the vault, you can kind of cheese it. So I'm going to leave anybody... I'm going to leave Leonard here for just a moment. You probably already know what I'm doing. And after we part with him, we can pick up one of these schmucks that... Sure. That we saw earlier. So let's switch out Leonard for Glenard. Discount Leonard. Nope, I'm done. So, what I want to do is, I want to transfer the Golden Claw over to Glenard. If you really wanted to be fun with it, you could be, name somebody Claw Mule or something if you're having a difficult time remembering who has it. But this is just one way to get it out of your inventory without having to, lug that damn thing around. Because that encounter rate will be with you always until you get rid of that. The damage done is nowhere near justifying how many fights you're going to do, so we can put Leonard back in our party. So there is... Man. I guess I'll get to the next town. Let us do... MP is not high enough. Of course it's not. Of course it... I'm not even going to talk to my mom. I'm the only one in the game who will ever use this inn. Yes, I would like to bet it's down within. Alright, so let us return to Romilly. And I did find a fairy water and a thorn whip on the way out. If you're curious how many battles I fought, it looks like I was keeping track. So 13 on the way out of there, just in case you were wondering how high the encounter rate was out of there. I'm not sure how many I would have fought beforehand, so I don't have Well, I certainly do have one of those. But yeah, it's extremely good if you want to either gold farm or you want to just grind for experience. So if you want to do that, you know, go grab that sucker and just murder things. It's a good idea to stay kind of like around the proximity of the town, though, because it's really easy to be several steps away from town and think you're close enough, and you're dead. And we have a new enemy here, a Lumpus. If I recall correctly, these guys can cast Infernos? Question mark? I know there's several versions of that guy, and I think all of the other versions can cast Chaos, which can confuse people. But I want to say he does not. But he's nothing too challenging. I think you can meet up with 4 of them, if I recall correctly. Hey! Speak o' the devil. So it might not be a bad idea. Let us try out the Stoopy spell. Ow. One of those isn't too bad, but if we get hit with 4 of those... I got 2 of them. And my guy's gonna be dumb and attack the ones that are, attack the ones that are already stop spell. So yeah, not too bad. Just, yeah, keep in mind that you may take up to 50 damage a turn or so if they decide to go Infernos crazy, which apparently they are. Oh dear. Not even worth showing you off. Jeez. Alright, after that rude, poorly timed thingy there. We reached the town of Portoga, which we will explore next time on Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3. This is Takahmasak. I'll see you later.